Hi guys, so today I'll be reviewing this set of ParKoo dual tip art markers. They did send these free of charge for my review and all opinions are my own. I believe this is a set of 80 and they are available through their listings there on Amazon. Okay, so let me open this up. And first thing I noticed is they're relatively inexpensive. Right now there was an extra coupon on Amazon. If you click there, that gives you another $4 off, but I don't know how often they do that or how long that will stay there, but I did notice that. So that would put the set around $32, $33 and usually around $37, $38, something like that. But again, prices fluctuate. So let me open this up. Oh, how cute, because I did hear it kind of like moving around. It has a nice little case. And again, the reviews there on Amazon, you can check them out. A lot of very positive reviews. The broad tip and fine tip. So these are alcohol ink markers. Like I said on their site, I think they said that they're similar to Bic, but of course the way we would try them is like if they were like Spectrum Noir types or Copic, that way, right? So we have the 80 colors. They look really pretty. They're just, and I don't think they're in any kind of order. They're just in here. But what I do like is it does come with a card. So what I'm going to do is take a minute to color in the card so we can kind of have an idea of the colors that are in here. Also, I wanted to note that, they're just in here, but they do have like, I know it's hard to see, dividers here. Maybe it's easier to see from the bottom. That keep them in their little cells. So they're not just loose in there. They do have something keeping them up and sturdy. So what I'm going to do, like I said, let me see if I can grab a few and we'll start. Just so we can look at the colors. So this is going to take me a minute. So number one is wine red. And we have this kind of tip here, like the felt, what they call a fine point, and then the broad, which is like a sketch point. So if you have something larger to fill in, I normally just stick to this guy. So either way, but let's, I don't know that I want to color it in completely because I do want to know what the number is, so especially when it's a dark color like this. So I'm just going to go around and pretty much color them in. So that's one. And then I'm going to find obviously 2 and 3 and just keep going. Here's 3. Let's see if I can spot number 2. So these all appear to be kind of like a reddish tone. I can color that in completely. What I might do is have to maybe come back in and just do one like with a white gel pen. That way I can color it in. I don't know. Okay, so I'm going to go through and just color them all in. And when I come back, I'll have everything colored in so we can have a better idea what the colors look like. Okay guys, so I sat at the couch and just colored all these in, and I wasn't coloring them for, accuracy to make them look super nice. I was just trying to get the colors down, and then what I did was I put them in order here according to this. So like 1, 2, 3, and I did finish in coloring in the 1 because it wasn't that dark. So 1, 2, 3, and then it went to 5, 10, 11. See? And then 10, and then I just followed along. So it went to there, and then when it came over here, I went back. The only ones that I think seem kind of out of order, having done that, just following it along, are these guys, right? Because we have blue, 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 then these kind of tan colors and more blues. So I'm gonna move these, but this is just for me. Obviously, you can arrange them however you want. I just started picking them out, so 1, 2, 3, and then as I was putting them here, I was just taking other ones out, and then I just kept looking for the numbers as they were on the form there. So I think for me this is better. And these seem to be like skin tone colors. Like I said, they kind of interrupted here, 28, 29, and then 36, 31, 24, and then getting into some richer colors. I feel like those are like skin tones. I don't know. That's just my opinion. So I moved those. Well, I just moved them in front of you guys, and I'll keep them pretty much the way they are. There's, and as you look at it, there's lots of pinks and kind of red tones, and I love that because I love my pink tones. A few purples, very few oranges, but some of them do have an orange like undertone, but like these 3 are basically the orange ones here. And then you got your rich kind of browns into the greens and yellows. Blues are pretty much over here, but I guess if you want to move them around, you can probably put them closer over here. Lots of nice grays, and I know those aren't like the most exciting colors, but you really need them for different shading or just different things, right? And then we have black, which is like a true black here. And what was cool, I didn't know, we have silver and gold. So silver, as you can see, it kind of, you can still see the words through. The gold cover up the words completely. So I do want to show those for a second. I'll just turn this over. So the gold, I'll just write here, maybe. It works really nicely. It has a shimmer. You can see that. So that's pretty cool, like metallic look. Which one goes first? Gold. And then silver, on the fine tip, wasn't the easiest to write with or to color in with. As you can see, it's very faint, so it took me a minute to really use it. And I had seen another review that somebody had mentioned that, so maybe that's just it. But with this side, it works really well. So just know that on the thin side, it is very thin. And there's that. And all pretty juicy. There were some, I think the lighter colors that were a little bit drier. Maybe you can see it. Where can we see this? Maybe it was 166 and 134. So 166, just to show you what I mean. It just seems kind of dry, but again, it's a very light color, so it's possible that it's just so light you gotta keep using it, okay? That's my only things that I had noticed there. So what's funny is I had used this postcard set to review the gel pens, and people were asking me what it is. It's Color Odyssey, it says, by Chris Garver. And I think I got this at Barnes & Noble, I want to say. I don't know. But I do want to show you that I finished up the gel pen picture here. And again, just laying down the gel pen and then some water. Like here, I just did the gel pen on the very edge. And then I brought in my water brush and just drug the color out, or dragged the color, I guess. Drug, is that a word? I don't know. Drag the color out, and it looks really pretty. I might still do something in the very background, but I finished it up, and I just sat and watched TV and did my work. So really pretty. So I think I'll use the same one just to do some of the flowers to do this, but I was trying to find one that would be a good image for this kind of thing. I had seen one that had like flowers that opened up. Let me find it. Oh, this one. So I think I'm gonna use 88 and 86. Those look like they're pretty close, and that's just two colors. Of course you want the third color. Maybe we'll do 88, 86, and 126. So this one, 86 and 88. And so it looks like 126 is the lightest color. So I'm gonna take 126 and we'll just start coloring. So I'm trying to think where I want. Again, I'm just coming in. I'm just going to color in the whole thing the lightest that I can. And I could have left some white space right here in the middle, but that's fine. So that's the lightest one. And then I'm going to go into 86, which is the deeper tone. And just get that in here. And then 88, that mid-tone. And I'm just kind of coming out from this area. And you can definitely use little circles to kind of blend a little better. And I think I'm going to use some of that mid-tone down here because it curls under. And that way this area in the very middle will look like brighter. You know what I'm saying? Like that's where the lighting is. And then I'll bring back the lighter one again, which is, again, 126. And just kind of blend those in. Hopefully you can kind of see what I'm doing there. And I'll continue working the same way. I just want to see. Now this is a postcard, so you don't want it coming out the back, but when you use alcoholic markers, you definitely want the color coming out the back. That's how you know that you used enough of the color. So, you know, for a postcard, you don't want that. But if I was just using stamping paper or things like that, I would definitely want that. So I'll continue doing the same thing. I'll just do one more petal here. I was coloring kind of up and down before, but you can do circle, however you like to color. You know, I've been watercoloring for so long now, I kind of forgot how to do my alcohol ink. So 86, the darkest one. And then the mid shade. And, you know, the flower does have like little stripes on it, so if you wanted to kind of put some on there, you can definitely mimic those little areas there. And then come back in with the lightest one again and bring some of that and blend it out. I'll bring that mid shade again, 88, and just kind of add a little more here. So I'll continue doing that with the rest of the flower. You're going to see it's going to have a really nice dimension. And then the green, let's just say we want to do, I always just do a couple colors with this kind of thing. So maybe 46 and 47. They're not too different from each other. But 46 is lighter. So I would come in here and just color in the whole thing. You can leave some spots of white if you want to preserve some highlight, as they call it. But I'm just gonna color in the whole thing. And then I'm bringing the darker shade, which again is 47, called grass green. Sorry, I thought I said green. And I'll just bring it into the very edges. And you can, again, I'm just using 2 colors, but if you wanted to, you can do a 3rd color for some more depth. And more color you lay down, this was vivid green, it's going to get darker, of course. And I'll bring that dark green again in, just to kind of go into these lines here. Bring a little more. And I'll do the rest of them just like that. So as far as blendability, I think that's pretty good, right? I mean, look at that. It looks really nice and rich. And the pictures, I'll have finished up this one area just so I can get the tutorial or review, should I say, going. But I will definitely color this in with like a little yellow, little something here, and I'll have pictures for you guys. But pretty good. So yeah, I'll have the links there for you. Read the reviews there on Amazon, and you'll have some more information to help you out. So thank you so much, ParKoo, for sending these for my review. Again, super inexpensive. I think they blend pretty nicely, and I will see you guys at the next one. Bye now.